Swindon Town cannot reach an agreement over Roy Carter. Carter, who's been on loan with Rovers, was hoping to join them on a permanent basis for a fee of around £20,000. But Bristol Rovers say they can't meet that fee and he'll leave the club on Thursday. So disappointing news there for Carter and indeed Rovers fans. Anyway, it was a pretty disappointing day for most of the senior West Country clubs. Rovers losing to Lincoln, City beaten at home by Northampton and Exeter taking just a point from Preston. Well, we went up to the county ground at Swindon with our cameras where the Robins were home to Rochdale. And as it turned out, it was quite an afternoon for their young striker, Paul Rideout. Well, Swindon's search for goals this season has certainly been paying off. When they come in handfuls, and Saturday's game against Rochdale, a club with one of the worst defensive records in the 4th Division, meant the crowd could turn up and be fairly confident of goal action. Just 7 days away from FA Cup fever at Burnley, there was an air of expectancy as the team streamed onto the pitch. And for Swindon's number 9 shirt, Paul Rideout, it was going to be an afternoon he wouldn't forget for a long time. Well, the match was just 9 minutes old when a long clearance from Ginny Allen resulted in a complete mix-up in the Rochdale's defence. Eric Snooks it was, not hitting the back pass correctly, and there's Rideout. Well, a few moments later, Swindon's defence was slack this time, and despite screams of handball, and loud ones they were too, Hilditch nipped in to tie it up. Well, that was the score at half-time, with Swindon having much of the play but failing to capitalise. But this was all to change. It started when Dave Thompson was adjudged to have been tripped. Pritchard, and we'll see the tripping incident here. There it is. Down goes Pritchard, and referee Dennis Brazier, no hesitation at all in pointing to the spot. To come up to hit it for the 9th time this season, Pritchard gets the penalty point chance for Paul Rideout to make it 2-1. Rideout's hat-trick came from a high centre into the box, which was headed home, and there was a very stunned Rochdale defence. Well, Swindon put the icing on the cake in the 82nd minute. Colin Bailey made it all. He pushed the ball to Howard Pritchard, who doesn't have to be asked twice. So 4-1, and then in the dying seconds, Bailey nearly scored Swindon's 5th, a fine piece of goalkeeping here. And for manager John Trollope, a satisfactory day's work.
Yes, it was an important win to us. It was the first one of the new year. We've been playing well without getting the results we deserve, so we're very pleased. It keeps us up with the leaders, and we've got to go on from there.
For Paul Rideout, a day to remember, as he must be destined for greater things.
There's not a lot that hasn't been said about Paul. I mean, he's a prolific goal scorer, and he's only 18 still. He's not 19 till August, so you know he's got a very, very bright future in front of him.
Well, but tell us a little bit how you saw them, the first goal in particular.
Well, Andy put a bit of pressure on the fullback, and he didn't see me come behind him, and he just laid a short pass back. Just took the keeper on and slotted it in.
Second one was a penalty, which was your 9th successful penalty. Tell us a little bit about that. Fair decision, I think. Well,
yeah, obviously, yeah. I had the wind behind me, and I just slotted it in, and just went in.
Now, the third one is still up for grabs, apparently, but I believe your name has gone down in the referee's book. How did you see that goal come in?
Well, Lee's cross, and the keeper misjudged it, and it was halfway over the line, I would say, and I just finished it off.
You're definitely claiming it?
Yes.
Right. Next match, of course, the big one against Burnley, must be giving the boys a great deal of comfort knowing that they've had 2 very good wins at home. Now going away, how do they feel in the dressing room?
Well, after a game of 5 runs without a win, it was nice to win just before the tie, and the lads should be full of confidence now, and hopefully we should get at least a draw.
Certainly, if ticket sales are anything to go by, there's certain to be a lot of red scarves flying at Turf Moor next Saturday when Burnley entertains Swindon in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Well, that win means Swindon are now equal 5th in the table, just 7 points off the lead.